How much in sales would you say you did before that?
So we're doing like 55,000.
Okay, not per month, but total.
No, per month.
Per month. All right, what's up everyone? So we're back with Mina Elias. If you haven't seen the earlier video we did together, he talked about how he launched a new product, a completely new brand from zero without doing any PPC, any paid advertisements on Amazon or any paid advertisements off Amazon. So no giveaways, nothing. It sounds ridiculous, but if you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend you see it, but here's a quick summary of it. So a friend of mine just launched an Amazon product with zero advertising, with zero PPC, and within 2 to 3 weeks, it actually surpassed his current Amazon business.
When I was traveling, this guy hits me up. He's like, yo, I found this amazing supplement. And then he calls me, he's like, hey man, like, don't be upset, but I want to bring in like a third partner. She's a killer. She's a social media queen. She has so many followers, blah, blah, blah. So we got it going. And like first day, like 10 sales. I was like, oh, okay, probably because of the hype. Next day, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it just kept going crazy. It hit a point where it was selling the same amount as Hydrolyte. It was ranked organically, the #1 listing on all the main keywords. I've been honing hardcore on PPC and like really like mastering it as much as possible. But just know that it comes nothing close to social media.
So since that happened, I'm curious to know about Mina's story. So I'm sure you guys are curious as well. It's been what, 7 to 8 months since we did that video?
We launched in January. When did we record the video? Maybe February or March?
So what happened since then? Was it just a quick success and then nothing happened, or did things elevate, or what happened?
It's been a roller coaster ride. First and foremost, I want to say, guys, make sure you're very careful with who you partner with. So that's like a big thing. So we were doing amazing. We were crushing it.
So when you first launched, the launch ranked you on page 1, and then you stuck there.
We stuck there.
Okay.
We stuck there organically. We were ranked on page 1. Didn't run any PPC. And we were crushing it. We were doing really good. We were very profitable.
And you kept getting organic, sorry to cut you off. And you kept getting organic sales from Amazon, right? Because I was worried that you did this whole launch without taking into consideration Amazon's data or Amazon's organic customers. But then you're saying that Amazon's actual customers were buying this product just as...
Yeah. I mean, we were like the #1 product in that category. So yeah, we were the #1 supplement in that category. So we were definitely getting some sales. Now, how much of it was Amazon organic and how much of it was Instagram, we don't know. I kind of do know now though, because here's what happened. So first we got shadow banned on Instagram. And so our stories were getting 300, 400, 500 views because so many people were sharing our stuff and everything. And now all of a sudden we were getting 20, 25 views per story. My personal gets 250 view, like 250 people see my stories, my personal. So 20, 25 were like, dude, something's going on. Now here's the killer, the big, even bigger killer. So I kept pushing. Now I'm the, like, you can consider me like COO or the operations guy, whatever you want to call me. I don't care about titles, right? But I was the guy running the back end. I was the guy getting the supplements made. I was the guy getting it on Amazon, optimizing the listing, all this stuff, right? And the partners were basically, one of them was in charge of Instagram and growing the Instagram and growing our social presence. And the other one was an influencer. So basically the goal of that partner was to bring more and more kind of like micro influencers or mini influencers and promote us from the influencer route.
So question, the influencer route, that wasn't only the launch, was that continuously what you did to get sales?
Yeah, it was it was doing amazing because literally we had like 60, 70 women nonstop every day posting their morning routine, including our product. So it was killing it. It was crushing it. And then I kept saying, guys, this is not going to last forever. We need to get another audience. We can't just keep sticking to the same audience. Eventually that same audience started kind of like dying down. That's #1. Number 2, I don't think the partner that was supposed to be doing the social proof, he wasn't doing giveaways. He wasn't like getting our name out there. He wasn't tackling other audiences. He just stuck to that one audience because it was so easy, right? Because we had an in. And I'm like, dude, I know it's going to be hard, but we need to go. But whatever, that happened. And then what happened was that influencer company launched supplements.
Okay, so the same supplement?
And it's no, it's not the same supplement, but it's $1 billion brand. And they launched supplements, and I'm assuming that anyone who's like, it's an MLM. So anyone who's working there, I'm assuming they had to do a non-compete, because obviously like it's a cosmetics MLM. So if you're, if you're doing like a facial moisturizer, you can just go use a different facial moisturizer and promote it on your Instagram. I don't think, I mean, if I owned that company, I would be like, yo, you can't promote just our direct competitors. So maybe we weren't directly competing, but the two of the supplements that we were planning to launch next, they launched. So we basically lost two sellers. And then all of the girls that were nonstop posting, they all kind of stopped and died down. So eventually it got to a point where we were fully Amazon dependent. And I would say we were 25 to 30% of what we were doing in sales. So we dropped by 75%.
I mean, that's impressive to see that 70% was coming from Instagram alone.
Yeah. So now that's why I'm saying I have the numbers. 70% was coming from Instagram alone. And then another thing happened is when we let our foot off the gas, there was our number one competitor, which was like a much like lower quality product. They upped the reviews. So they got 100 reviews more than us. And they lowered their price like by a lot. So I then went in and I said, okay, at our current price, we're not the number one. We don't have Amazon's choice anymore. All of these things that, were like downsides to us. So I said, let me like play around with some things. So I played around with the price. That alone got us a lot of more sales.
What did you do? You decreased it?
Just decreased it. I just decreased it. And because I think we were like 30 and the competitor was 20. And I think at 20, it was like such a big difference that it's like, okay, I'd rather just buy the cheaper one. But then when we went to like 25 or something, then people were like, okay, it's a little bit more, but it's worth it because it's the more premium one. So that happened. And then after that, I let that kind of, level off and to make sure, because I only test one thing at a time. Then I turned on PPC and kept it to like low auto, again, separated the auto, did a broad phrase exact of the main keywords, did broad phrase exact of our branded keywords.
Okay, 1 second. We'll go into these in details, but up to that point, before that, you didn't do any PPC?
Nothing, zero PPC.
You didn't do any PPC?
I know, right? I didn't do any. I was just trying to see how much we can go without spending any money on PPC.
How much in sales would you say you did before that?
So we're doing like 55,000.
55,000 total?
Yeah, total in revenue with no PPC when the Instagram was strong.
Okay, not per month, but total.
No, per month.
Per month? For how many months?
Since we started. So I mean, we ramped up to like, I think our second month was 30 something. Our third month we hit like 40, 50K pretty quick. So we went from 0 to 50K pretty quickly. One product. We stayed there for a while. And then, when I think the shadow ban happened in like July. And I think right around July, late June, early July, that's when we started going down. And then we now leveled off at like, I want to say 25 to 30K.
Would you mind showing your sales now? Nice. Refresh it just for people to see that it's real. So you did all these numbers without PPC, and then you started running PPC. What were the campaigns that you launched?
Okay, so for PPC, I didn't want to go too much. I didn't want to, because again, I don't want to like cut into the profits if I don't have to. And again, this is an exception to the rule. Usually like I'm hard on PPC. So I did 4 auto campaigns, close match, loose match, complement substitutes, low bid, and then worked my way up. Obviously, I think close match and substitutes were getting hits. Loose match and compliments, I really needed to up the bid to actually get some hits.
Right, yeah. Why does that happen? I've noticed that too.
I just think because, I don't know. I think because loose match and substitutes are like not direct competitors. So they make you like bid a lot higher for you to like show up. I don't know.
So you said low bids. What does that mean? How much?
So usually like if I would bid $2, I bid like 80 cents. Like half of what I would usually bid. I started there. Close match and substitutes were doing okay. Loose match and compliments were not getting any hits, so I had to go to like $3 for loose match and compliments. And then with substitutes, I think I'm doing like substitutes and close match, I think I'm doing like $1.30 cost per click right now. Nothing crazy, but this is pretty low for supplements, and I think that it's because of like the nature of the product. Now I also did exact match, broad phrase and exact match of the main keyword, so one keyword in each campaign, broad phrase exact. And then I did branded keywords, broad phrase and exact. So anything to do with our company and our product brand name, I put that one campaign broad, one campaign phrase one campaign exact, and that's pretty much it. And that was doing, I think our ACOS was like a steady like 13%, which is
Beautiful. Nice. Okay.
and I think part of it is we were just ranked top of, like, right now we're in like the top of page one. We're not the number one position, but I think eventually we can get back there. But it's not sustainable. The only way to sustain it is if we build a strong Instagram presence again. And yeah, we had it good, and if something's too good to be true, usually it is. So we did have it good with that group from the MLM, but then obviously it's like, okay, they came in and they competed, and guaranteed if so many of them are like, hey, like we're buying this, we're buying this, we're buying this, then they're gonna be like, okay, easy. Now most of our audience is already buying this thing. Now they make that thing, and now we're completely out because they can never post about us again. So I think we really need to improve our Instagram presence.
Okay, so how many products do you have now for this brand?
Still one main. We launched another one, and we made the big mistake of investing like 40K into one product, and it didn't do well. Yeah, and the reason was it was a very competitive product, and it was a COVID product. We did an immune supplement. So we got crushed, dude. Like, and my partner doesn't want to let it go, and I'm like, dude, we made a mistake. It's all good, we'll make the money back. Let's just keep going. So that's where we're at.
Okay, so are you launching any products soon?
No. I said we're not gonna launch any product soon until we have a system. We have no system, and I don't want to fully depend on just like Amazon, because again, Amazon, like the way the competition is there, like there's nothing stopping me from going right now, creating that exact same product with a different label, cheaper, getting it on Amazon and crushing it.
But that's any other product as well, right?
Yeah, and that's the problem with our product is, we never intended for it to be that main product that that it is. We always said, like, let's test it. If you like recall in the last video, it's like he came to me with the product and I said, okay, let's test 500 units. If it's good, we'll keep going. But it's not a differentiated product and all that stuff. We just found like a little market that was like, there was not a lot of competition. We got a lot of reviews quick, and the Instagram was selling it hard. But as adding value to people's lives, we're not adding that much value to people's lives.
Compared to other products, you mean?
Not compared to our competition, just compared to in general. Like, it's not like a really good supplement. We didn't go and like solve. No, I'm just being honest. Like, you know what it is, right? So it's not like we didn't differentiate significantly. Okay. Anyone can go and launch that same product and they'll be fine. And it's not even in a category that can be differentiated. It's just such a simple thing.
Okay, it's like if you're selling carrots, you're just selling carrots.
That's it. You can't differentiate. Maybe you can sell carrot cake. That's a whole different thing, but not with this product. We can't do that.
Okay, so any other updates that we should talk about?
No, man, just, the number one thing is just make sure when you partner with someone, you have an operating agreement. You guys understand the different roles, because I think a lot of like the reason, like this is completely, like if it was me and you maybe in this like brand, like we would have crushed it, like, 10 times more, because it's like we're complementing each other. We would have like, you do this thing, I do this thing, and, we grow the brand. Versus like when no one's roles are like clearly written out, then someone's doing this, or if it's like too hard, then they're just gonna say, you do it, that's on you.
Yeah, I think it's important to ask each other like, what are you good at, but also to ask each other, what are you bad at, or what do you not like to do, and then see where you can fit.
Because someone's gonna have to do it, and more like I kept hearing more times like, you do it. I don't know how to do this, you do it. And I'm like, dude, I don't know how to do anything in e-commerce. I learned it all myself. So it's like, yeah, obviously I can just go and like start watching YouTube videos and like learning and doing it, but it's like, it's not how it's supposed to work. And so when nothing's written down, it's just going to be a back and forth conversation.
For people watching and interested in ranking products, how are you launching and ranking products in general now, other than this brand?
So two main ways. I'm doing PPC obviously aggressively, and Rank Bell. So Rank Bell is search, find, buy. I can do my own search, find, buy, but I'm so busy that I'd rather just hand it off to someone else. So I have her do the search, find, buys. It's expensive, whatever. My time is more expensive. And then I do PPC. So PPC, again, it's the same structure. Auto campaigns, main keyword, and then I'm doing the top 10 keywords. I'm also doing a category. I'm doing every single category. So I have the Helium 10 Chrome extension, type in the main keyword, look at all my competitors, pull out all their categories, refine them. And I refine for everyone who's 3 stars or less and more expensive than me, because those are easy ones. And I also am now doing this new thing. And basically I'm going in, typing the main keyword, and on the top right, I sort by new arrivals, and I'm hitting all the new arrivals. These people are stupid. They're doing auto campaigns. Like they're learning their PPC from YouTube videos, not my channel or yours. And they're like blasting auto. So auto's showing them everywhere. And people are like, oh, what's this product? They click and they see, and it's not that good. And they scroll down and they see mine, and it has way more reviews. And so they're buying mine.
You just mentioned a lot of very interesting and cool PPC tactics. Some of them which I haven't talked about on my channel yet, such as the refining of the categories and the targeting of categories. So let's do another video and talk about these in specific and show you step by step how to do that. Are you down?
Let's do it. I'm down. Always down.
Okay. If you guys want to see that, make sure to subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell to get notified when I post these videos. So we'll be doing a video on PPC and specifically how to do these little tricks that he talked about. Click right here if you want to see the video where we talked about his launch strategy of that product. So basically part 1 of this video. And click right here if you want to see Mina's story from scratch, how he started from an engineering job and now he sells supplements and what he sells. So he reveals his product in that video. So click here to watch this one or that one, and I'll see you guys there. Peace.
Peace.
We're going to talk about how Mina is doing FBA full-time now after leaving his engineering job within less than a year, which is pretty exciting.